What a game. The Giants completed the comeback. They were down by 21 points at one point and came back. Daniel Jones balled out. Saquonbarkley had a game. The defense was suspect, but the Giants came back and finished it off. And I'm not going to hold you guys, man. At halftime, I was down in the dumps. Now, if you did join my live stream, if you did see my other videos, man, I do work retail, so I was working during this game. I didn't get to watch 100% of the game. I was trying to tune in as much as I can, and it just so happened, man, I took my lunch break right when the game started, saw the first quarter, and I was just down in the dumps. I was just like, why is this happening right now? How are the Giants down 20-0 to the Cardinals? That's its own issue, right? The Giants were down. Now, I go back into work. I'm just like, man, how am I going to cover this team for the rest of this year? Why am I covering this team out of all teams? And we came back. One series at a time, one play at a time. The Giants looked like a whole different team in the second half. It was crazy. It was a whole different effort. And that's what I was looking for. Effort. That whole first half, the Giants were just showing that they wanted to lay down. They didn't want to fight back nobody. It was crazy. James Conner running everywhere. Josh Dobbs making all these throws. No pressure anywhere. And once again, the defense is still suspect in my eyes. And shoot, maybe the offense is a little suspect. I know what everyone's going to say. Man, it's just the Cardinals. You're overhyping it. Come on, we should have never been down to the Cardinals. I agree with y'all, man. We should have never been down. Now, this video would have been a lot different if we didn't come back and win this game. Because that's how pivotal this game was. And of course, the Giants never make it easy. Who are we to think that the Giants were going to make it easy, blow this team out? That doesn't normally happen. It doesn't happen often. And it sucks. It really does. Our margin of error is still slim. Last year it was super slim. We won a lot of close games. Who knows? It could be that this year again. But the only thing I care about is coming out on the winning side of these games. And we'll go ahead and check off that first game as a fluke, hopefully. But that second game, if we can play like we played in the second half moving forward, man, we're going to be good. We're going to be pretty good. And now, listen, every week we're not facing the Cardinals defense. We're not facing just the Cardinals pass rush. We're not facing the Cardinals DBs. So I understand everyone's concerns. But this first half team was left for dead. I literally was like, what are the Giants going to be able to do moving forward? Nothing. Waller, Paris Campbell, this new offense is year 2 in the system. We were getting outscored 60-0 to start off the half, to start off the first 2 games of the season. You seen that posted up everywhere. But the Giants, man, they scored 31 points in the second half and they get it done. There was one point where we couldn't score 30 points in a whole game, let alone scoring it in the second half. And this is without the Giants defense causing any turnovers, a pick six, a fumble return back for a touchdown. This is straight offense scoring 31 points in a half. The Giants offense did their thing and Daniel Jones deserves his credit. If you know me, I've been trying to shoot for Daniel Jones to get his credit because I feel like he gets disrespected on a different level than other teams and other quarterbacks around the whole league. Daniel Jones turned up in that second half, put the team on his back, and made some plays. And don't get me wrong, he wasn't playing good in that first half either. He wasn't. He had an underthrown ball to Slayton that I saw. He looked super indecisive, like panicking. And who knows, man, if you guys are behind that offensive line, you guys might be running around a little bit worried about it too. So I can't fault him for that, but he just did not look sharp. Everything that we saw of him last season was not there in that first half and in the Cowboys game. And I said it, that Cowboys game, once again, we got completely demolished on all phases of the game. But the one thing I didn't like is that Daniel Jones didn't look like himself. I said that after game 1, and through the first half, it looked like the same deal. He just didn't look the same. But now after that second half, First play, a deep ball to Jalen Hyatt. That's what kicked it all off. That deep ball to Jalen Hyatt set the tone for how the second half is going to be. And shout out to Jalen Hyatt, man. He had 2 great plays in this game. And for a rookie player, that's what we want. We want them to be able to make a couple plays here and there and make a difference for this team. And that's what he did in this game. Who knows? We might not win this game without Jalen Hyatt. His speed had the Cardinals worried the whole second half. When he was on the field running by guys, he's allowing other guys to come under and be open. You've seen Darren Waller make a lot of plays in that second half A couple of different drives. He had a couple of catches on a drive. Darren Waller looked good. Slayton looked good. He had one crazy catch that almost was a catch. And I was looking at it, I was like, if his shin touches the floor, is that not a catch? Because I thought, they say like if your shin's down, then you're down. And his shin was almost down in bounds, but it is what it is. But the way he contorted his body to catch that ball, that was a nice ball that he caught. Daniel Jones, once again, I'll give him his praise and I'll give him his flowers, and y'all need to too. A lot of Giants fans don't like him. A lot of people around the league don't like him. I don't care about nobody else in the league, but if this is your quarterback of your favorite team, root for your quarterback. You want him to play good. And once again, that whole first half, he gave me nothing to root for. I was like, dang, Daniel Jones really regressed, and I'm like, how do we give a bag to this guy? But come on, man. After that second half, what can you really say? What can you really say? Behind an offensive line that didn't have Andrew Thomas, that had their starting left guard out, Ben Bredesen, with a concussion, that was starting a right guard for the first ever game in general in his career, Marcus McKeithen. Oh yeah, let's start Josh Azudu, he couldn't block his soul at guard. Let's put him at left tackle. He's my blindside protector for the game. Cardinals defense or not, that offensive line was, man. And once again, I have to watch the whole game back. I'm just being real. I haven't watched the whole entire game. It seemed like from what I'm hearing that the offensive line actually did pretty good in the second half. But looking at that lineup, I don't know if I would feel comfortable behind there. But DJ was letting it rip in the second half. He was accurate. You saw that Hodgins touchdown. You saw that Saquon touchdown, which credit to him, man. He did great. He made a play on that play. And that's the one thing that I'm walking away with is like, dang, man. Would a Cardinals W really, would I love this more than Saquon getting hurt? And when I say that, I mean, was it worth it? We'll see what it turns out to be. I saw that they were saying that they were taking him for x-rays, and it's noted that he's going to have a sprain. The severity of the sprain, I'm not too sure about at this moment. But it definitely looks like I can pencil him in for not playing this upcoming Thursday. Because, yes, this team has to turn around and play the 49ers on Thursday. And for Saquon, I hope he has a speedy recovery. I hope it's nothing too serious that holds him out for way too long. I'm kind of glad it was an ankle injury. And I say that because I was scared for his knee. He already tore that ACL once. And the play that it happened, if you didn't see it, man, he was in a pile. Someone hit him down low, someone hit him up high, and he was bent a certain way. It looked scary for a second, but I hope Saquon Barkley's good. And yeah, man, we're gonna see what this offense looks like moving forward without Saquon, and see if Daniel Jones can replicate it. Saquon Barkley's a big playmaker, but you can't tell me that Saquon Barkley's the reason why we came back. Daniel Jones was the reason why we came back. We're gonna find out how he plays without Saquon Barkley, and see if they can keep that rhythm going. Listen, we're about to walk into playing the 49ers in San Francisco. It's not going to be easy. And that's why this game was so important, because let's be real. Do I pick us over the 49ers? I'm always going to root for my team, but the 49ers are really good. They're a really good team. They got Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, a great offensive line, a great defense that's probably a top defense in this league, top 3. It's going to be tough Thursday night. No matter the outcome, this is why it was so important to win this game, because we could not be 0-3 after facing the 49ers. We couldn't have been. For everything that we have focused on for this year, we could not have lost this game. So say what you want. Yes, it was the Arizona Cardinals. But how many times do you see a team come back from being down 21 points? We were down 7-28 at one point. 20-0 at half. You let me know, man. I know you want us to win. I would want our team to win. And that's all that matters. We got the W. There's a lot of ugly. The defense needs to get cleaned up. The defense felt like, man, Kayvon Thibodeau, where were you all game? All game, I didn't hear nothing about you. Leonard Williams, he made a couple run stops in the beginning of the game, but I didn't see nothing crazy out of him either. Now, I seen Dexter Lawrence driving his guy back, but other guys need to come with him. We know Azeez Ojulari was out. My last video was talking about trading him away for anything. We will see what happens. All I know is I don't know. I got to watch the whole game. Y'all let me know your thoughts on the whole game and specific players in general. I feel like Isaiah Simmons needs more run. He needs a lot more run than he's getting. That's how I feel. Every time I'm watching it, I see him make like a play to the sideline, a sideline play, and he's making a good tackle. That's just me. Maybe I'm not seeing a lot. Y'all let me know down in the comments, man. But Isaiah Simmons needs more run because it just seems like he's stepping up. He's stepping up, man. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about the game down below, man. Big W. Road to 10K is still active as always, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for subbing up. Appreciate y'all for being along the journey. Because once again, at halftime, I was wondering what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop this video now. I just got home from work not too long ago, man. I will be live tomorrow night, Monday night. I'll be live Monday night, man. So make sure you tune in 8 p.m. Eastern time. I want to see all y'all there. And we can talk about this W and what's to come against the 49ers on Thursday, man. So I'll catch on when it comes to that. Big W. Go Danny Dimes. Let's go Big Blue. Peace.